Yellow just walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a boozer with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I done get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move,
Hey yo, man. Rikers Island, C-74, adolescents. Very, very rude, cruel, and disrespectful place, man. If you was in the mods, and when I say mods, I mean no cells. Just, it's a big house, 50 beds, 50 plus beds, man. It'd be real uncomfortable for you if you was a Dayroom dummy. Like, you're a Dayroom dummy and nobody got no respect for you. That means there's nobody to defend you from harm or humiliation. And a lot of times humiliation came, and it came, and it came, and it came. Emphasis on the word came. Now, I got 2 or 3 stories about bad things that happen to Dayroom niggas when they in the mods and they don't have their own cell. Because you see in Rikers Island, C-74, it's a cell house or the mods. The mods is a dorm house, which means there's no beds, like I said, with like 10 to 20 more people than a cell house. The cell house, everyone had their own cell, you feel me? And it'd be like, you know, like 20, 25 at the most, sometimes 30. But that'd be it. But you at least would be safe, kind of, in a cell house. Now, you still got the gate, so you could still get violated. You know, like you could be sleeping, somebody could like squirt water on you or throw pee on you while you sleep, or if they got the flat. You know what I mean? I remember sometimes I used to like stick my hand through the flap and like throw plums at people's heads while they was asleep. You know, that I didn't resort to, you know, bodily liquids. I mean, well, I did throw pee and doo-doo on the kid one time. But I'm gonna speak about that on a later story. Not one of my proudest moments. He got on my nerves though. He violated the whole crib, so it was justified. But these Dayroom niggas, they will really get violated. Like, see, I might have to stop right here and tell a story because they doing some type of lawn work up there and it's gonna get real loud when I get close. But the first thing, you could really, like, Dayroom dummies used to get slapped out of their sleep. Like, if it's the cell house and it's the middle of the night, you know, the CO's not necessarily watching everybody. They might be congregated on the other side talking, or they might be right outside the crib between the A and B doors, you know what I'm saying? Either discussing things, you know, regular lounging, or, you know, it may be a male CO that's taking a female CO to smash in the library or something, which happened in Martha Lower, but not Martha Upper. But when the COs are away, the hoodlums come and play. You know what I'm saying? So there's situations where you could be sleeping. If you're a Dayroom dummy, anything could really happen to you. Like you could be asleep and you could be sleeping on your back, and let's say your legs is kind of like spread open. So you be asleep and they'll play Bangkok with you. Like they'll just Donkey Kong your nuts while you sleep. Talk about traumatized, right? Just picture just being asleep comfortably. You in a dream. You dreaming you home or something like that. And then what happens? You get Donkey Kong in your nutsack, right? Like hard though. And then you just wake up and you hear, and you just scream, ah, my nuts, right? And then the CO rushes in to see what happened. And you don't know who Bangkoked you in your balls. You just don't know who did it. You do not know at all. And then you might have your suspicions, but then what are you really gonna do? You with it, you Dayroom. So either you gonna jump out the window and maybe attack the wrong person, right? Or you know it's the right person and you scared to do anything about it because you know that he rolling with a team and they will jump you. This is the type of things that you go through when you go to jail. So the question is, do you want to go to jail? Do you want to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? Also, Dayroom niggas was getting slapped in they sleep. See, I did this once or twice too, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel good about none of this, you know, but I gotta be transparent. Cause everything I did was never the worst of what could be done. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a, I'm bored. Like, that's kind of like how we play practical jokes on each other. Not each other. You know, like the weaker individuals in the house. But like I said, you could just be asleep in the middle of your sleep, and then it's like 3 in the morning, you just get slapped. What? Right across your face, you know what I'm saying? Like Rick James. What do the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap, just one of those, right? Just slap your mata, you know what I'm saying? Just slap your eyebrows off your face, you know what I'm saying? Slap your nose upside down, you feel me? You feel me? Slap your bottom lip on top of your top lip and your top lip under your bottom lip, you feel me? Like, just slap fire out you, and you wake up, you be like, yo, what the right? And then the CO might rush in again. And like I said, the COs don't even got to be going for that long. It could already be a plan to slap such and such while they sleep. And then it could be a bet to see if they guess who did it and if they guess correctly, right? All the CO got to do is walk away for a couple seconds, you know what I'm saying? 20, 30 seconds is long enough for somebody to get the shit slapped out of them, right? And not know who did it, because by the time they scream and the CO run back, everybody's already back in their bed. So once that person starts screaming, you could fake like you just getting woke up. And you could fake it. You be like, yo, what you screaming for? You could be the one who slapped them. Literally happens. Like, this literally happens, all right? Now, a third time. I guess I got another 2 situations where I can explain, right? So, a third time, right? I remember I was up sitting at the store, cause see, when you in the Marge, right, the lights is always bright and they always on while everybody else is asleep. Now everybody else in their beds, where the beds is at, the lights is off, right? Oh, I gotta stop walking again. They turned the noise back on. But the lights is always on in the bathroom, right? So if it's like early in the morning or something, or late at night, and I couldn't sleep, what I did was I take a book, you know what I'm saying? I take a book, whether it was whatever book I was reading at the time, Behold the Pale White Horse, Autobiography of Malcolm X, The Bulldog Crew, whatever little book or hood novel I had, I take it, I go sit down. I go sit down on the toilet and I read. Now, I might be taking a crap while I'm reading, or I might just be reading, sitting down. You know, sometimes I go, you know what I'm saying, I take, you know what I'm saying, the magazine as well as my regular book. I'd beat my meat and then I'd start reading, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, other dudes, they might be sitting down in the shower area or standing up in the shower area and they smoking, you feel me? They might be smoking a little bit of weed. Depending on what CO is there, you don't gotta sneak, they'll let it rock. Just like as long as you like, you know, ain't hot about it. As long as the captain ain't about to come in under that, they'll just let it rock. You feel me? Now, on one of these particular times, I'm reading and I see, you know, some of the gang members, you know, there's my boys. They up to no good. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? It's 3 in the morning. Like, it's 3, 4 in the morning. You feel me? Like, they're like, yo, we about to put some piss on such and such bed. You feel me? Like, so what they did was, one of them got a milk carton. He peed inside one of the milk cartons. Then another one had a different milk carton. He peed inside the milk carton. So I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, that's disgusting. They're like, yo, you want in on this? I'm like, no, I don't want in on this. I'm reading and I'm trying to beat my meat, and I can't beat my meat till y'all leave. Y'all making it hot, right? So it's 2 of them, mind you. So what they do is they go pick a Dayroom dummy who they felt a type of way about for whatever reason, or maybe they didn't. You know, it's bullying. Do you really need a reason to bully? Or are you bullying just because you can, right? So look, one of them, he takes the carton, lifts up the dude blanket, right? Pours the pee like on his pants. Pours the pee, not on his pants, but you know, like close enough to where it'll lead to his pants. and then the other one does the same thing, and then they go to their bed, right? They go to their bed and they leave dude there. So now, I already knew who the dude was. So when I finish handling my business, I'm going back to my bed, right? I take a look. I'm like, yo, they done drenched him. They done drenched him and they pissed. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy. This is a whole nother level. Oh yeah, by the way, these was Brooklyn niggas. Telling you, man, grimiest niggas in the world. It's better to have them on your side than against you. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you, yo. I'm dead trying to tell you, be like they violated them. Hold on, who this? So anyways, I see that they violated them. They poured the pee on them. And the dude is just like not waking up. Not waking up. Not waking up. But meanwhile, he got 2 humans pee on him. Right? Mind you, I said this is 3, 4 in the morning. So now it's a morning time. Breakfast is here. We got a female on the shift, right? So as she's trying to wake people up, one of the dudes who put the piss on the dude, he walks by the dude and he act like he's smelling something. He like, yo, who smell like pee, yo? And goes to the dude, lifts his blanket up, and then, you know, it's like a big wet spot. He like, hey, yo, this nigga disgusting, yo. He disgusting, yo. He peed on himself, right? So the female officer, she like, oh, you's a dirty nigga. This, that, and the third. She like, take your ass in the shower, right? So the dude just waking up, he confused. He looking like, how did I do this? How did this happen, right? He not knowing he got 2 different men's urine all over his body. All over his body. So what does he do? He just takes the embarrassment because he's under the impression that he peed on himself. I mean, if you didn't feel nobody, you didn't notice somebody putting pee on you and nobody tell you, and you wake up and there's pee in your bed, are you going to assume that 2 human beings put their pee on you? Even though it seems to be way more pee in your bed than one human at one time would do? No. So he just took the ridicule, assuming that he did that to himself, and he went and took a shower. And he did not live that down, you know what I'm saying? She even told a couple COs, and it was bad. But dude, luckily, he went home. Now, one more story. Somebody beat off and let off a load into a milk carton and put it on somebody's face. And they rubbed it. And by the time they woke up in the morning, it was dry. I don't want to make up no details, but I remember this specifically happening. I remember the guy's name and all of that, who did it to the dude. No, I remember the dude who it happened to. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a guy who kind of like, after this situation, he ended up becoming a beast. But I wouldn't, like a beast, I mean like he really started like turning up. Never let nobody violate him again. But, you know, they put jizz on his face and he rubbed it in, and he woke up. He had like dry gray white spots like on his forehead and his face. Like this really happened. This really happened, you know what I'm saying? But this is what comes with going to jail, man. And not being tough. And not saying nobody has to be tough, you know what I'm saying? Just, if you know you ain't, stay out of jail, you know? If you are, stay out of jail, man. Think about your family, think about everything else that's more important. Because usually you going to jail for male validation, man. Remember that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace, man.